Since the days of log booms floating down the Ottawa River, Pembroke has been an economic hub for the Ottawa Valley. Nowadays, for us snowmobilers, Pembroke continues to be a hub, but for the network of trails that crisscross this region. This area is also my backyard. I grew up and still live in the west end of Ottawa, and the valley has always been my riding area. Pembroke in particular is my go-to place for early and late season riding, as the conditions in this area move up and down the valley with the snow. Trailering up here takes me around an hour, but I always know there's going to be plenty of parking at the Irving truck stop right off Highway 17 for day rides, or at the Best Western across the street if we're staying overnight. When the skis hit the snow, it pretty much doesn't matter to which point of the compass you're heading towards, you'll always be in for some awesome conditions. These options also allow the rider to go in the best direction for snow and grooming as well, which is a great asset to have if Pembroke is home base for a few days on the trail. Heading roughly north out of town, you'll head towards Mattawa, where the Valois Hotel is a great place to eat lunch at and then head back from. More loop options are to the west, and depending on how ambitious your ride day goals are, there are some epic trails in the Barry's Bay and Whitney area. Heading south, there's easy day rides to Renfrew, Calabogie, and even Arnprior, which, like the other towns in this region, all have great places to stop for eats and fuel. The last option, to the east, lies Quebec. Of course, if you head this way across one of the best bridges I've been on, you'll need the correct FMCQ Trail Pass to ride on this side of the Ottawa River. With such a variety of places to ride to, there's an equal variety of trail to ride on. This region has everything you're craving for, from rail beds making up some of the area's letter trails, to the twisties through hardwood bush to hydro and pipeline chutes. Whatever you want to ride, it's on the menu here around Pembroke.
Yeah, snowmobiling is really important to the Pembroke area from a tourism aspect. I know that the hotels, the restaurants, the gas stations all really count on the sledders coming in. They're very snowmobiler friendly, and we really look forward to welcoming all sledders to the area. People can come into Pembroke and stay here and go over to Quebec. They can be a drop-off to start the wrap, end the wrap. They can go anywhere from here. We have lots of local club trails that they can use. There's lots of parking areas. There's signage for that. It's very snowmobiler friendly. There's several clubs in the area within the district. In Pembroke, there's the Timberline Snowmobile Club, and then we neighbor with, Keatna, Snow Roads, Bontrae, and we all work together like the groomer might groom for more than one club.
Because we're a little bit of an outlying area, we sometimes, our grooming crews on the weekends complain of busyness, but it's all relative. Very, very quiet on the trails during the week, and the weekends see a bit of a step up in busyness, but still very spread out. There's such a large area with a huge volume of trails that traffic can be spread out all across. Our club in particular, and all of District 6, is integrated into the Wrap Tour. We see many travelers all throughout the week when we're working on trails, on the weekends as well. Heavy traffic doing the Wrap Tour, and they all stop to convey their enjoyment and tell stories of where they've been and how much they enjoy the area, and especially on the east side of the park. I'm a little bit biased, but we get tremendous feedback about that area while snowmobilers are doing the Wrap Tour.
The Wrap Tour encompasses quite a large portion of District 6. It's a lot of fun, meet incredible people. The food along the way is always fun, and it's a great thing to do for sure. The terrain in District 6 is mixed bush, fairly hilly. We have a combination of some, especially in the eastern part of the district, we have a little bit of field, railway bed, But for the most part, it's like what you're seeing here. We've got the mixed bush and lots of hills, lots of twists and turns that make it fun, but then, you know, some more open trail as well. So on a cold, windy day like today, it's nice to be in the bush and amongst the trees and with the snow coming down.
We're a place where you can really disconnect to reconnect, if you will. We are blessed with really outdoor, amazing landscapes. We've got great culture and amazing hospitality. You know, we're really fortunate that we've got a beautiful bridge crossing across the Ottawa River near Portage de Force, which is great access for Ontario snowmobilers going to Quebec, but also for Quebec snowmobilers coming into Ontario. We've also got other crossings along the river up near Rolfton also, and so we're really very well poised to accept those Quebec snowmobilers, and we're very, very happy to do so. Pembroke is a great spot. It's a great spot if you want to come and this would be your base camp. Pembroke being a great stop, obviously, as a hub and spoke destination, but we've got everything from, you know, trailside restaurants to gas and service to a wide variety of accommodators from, you know, full service chain hotels to unique lodges and inns and resorts.
As far as welcoming snowmobilers to this region, we invite them to come to this area. We accept them with open arms. I mean, they bring a lot of, leave a lot of money in the area between gas stations, restaurants, hotels, and I mean, if we treat them properly and we have good trails for them, they're going to bring friends next year with them.
So say you come into Pembroke for the first time and you sled in and you stop and you see what's here. It's a great place to then come back in another season because, again, so being that hub, you can go into our downtown, have a really great meal, do some shopping, check some stuff out, but again, we're also still that kind of, some people refer to it like hub and spoke situation where, you know, we're a great base to stay and you can then day trip out to say Bonnechere Caves or, you know, check out all the other really great amenities that we have in the area and then come back to this base and finish off the day with your shopping or with a great meal or, you know, walk down by the waterfront then at night, and we have, you know, live music every evening in the summer and that kind of thing. So always lots of great entertainment options and ways to just enjoy your time. You know, Pembroke has a lot of the services, a lot of the amenities, the shopping, the, you know, the experiences that people want to come check out, and you can get it all in one spot here. So, and that harkens right back to our history with, you know, starting as a logging town. You know, so you'd have the floats going down the river and having then when the guys rode in the logging camps coming in and, you know, when they had their few days off and they'd come into the city. You might know like the Stompin' Tom song that references like the boot marks on the ceiling of the Pembroke Hotel, or sort of our history has always been being that hub where people come in to get the amenities that they need to live their lives.
Speaking from personal experience, riding throughout the Ottawa Valley over the years, this area is worth the time it takes to get here. Everyone I bring here has told me they were surprised at how good the trails are, how little traffic there seemed to be, and that they'd be back. And you never know, I might even see you along the trails around here.